Oh, pardon me. Hey viewers, hey fellas, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to one of my streams, Ark Survival Evolved co-op playthroughs. The stream number, blah. Don't know what this is. 26, 27? 27. So yeah, I haven't been on this in 2 days because we were playing Metal Gear Solid Delta. In case you missed that, guys, it is on my channel. So check that out. And we are waiting 8 more days. 8 more grueling days until Volume 2 comes out so I can do Peace Walker. But my God, we still got this going. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that person. I recognized her face when I seen the post a few days ago. I think she was a Scream, I think she was. Yeah, I think she was in Scream. I think she was in another film as well that Amy likes. But, yeah, I don't know her really that well as an actress, so... Definitely knows a singer for me, but yeah. I don't know her enough to... It's sad. It's horrible, obviously, spinning a person going like that, but... Especially at that age as well. Hey, Banana. But yeah, I didn't know she did voice for Kingdom Hearts. I didn't know that, so you probably know her better for that than I do. So yeah, I never saw Heroes. Bring It On. I think that's the movie. The guy would recognize her from. Yeah, I mean that's always a bad thing anyway for them. Especially these actors of anyone, to be honest, anyone. You know, I have sympathy for the family and stuff like that and everything, but. Oh, pardon me. Alright, so the rest of the team has been on the server the past 2 days that I haven't been on. I think Cassie's managed to capture a 150 Therizino, which I mean we can still use obviously. Check out the combat base and see what is up. Okay, looks like the team's been filling up the meats. Good. This is the combat base. So this is where we're taming up all the combat units for boss fights. We got our breeding pair Therazinos, breeding pair Rexes. I built it. It was me. We got our Baryonyxes as well. We got a pig. We got these guys, which we're going to get a few more of them so we can take it to the one cave. Just to give us some protection because we have to use the cave on foot. We've got our combat Therazinos, so cavers, combaters. UT over there as well. We got one for now. We don't need another one yet. And we got all 18 Rexes. I mean, technically, if you're looking to build base, you know, perimeter, something like that, you got one of these doors. I mean, you can spend hours and hours putting walls up, and it's just no point. So, yeah. 2 main entrances, all the rest are some doors. Much easier to create a perimeter around. And we have our marine life as well, which it looks like Cassie has actually done. 4 megs that we need for exploration of the water. We've got the breeding pair, and we need the 4 for combat. So yeah, 18 combat Rexes ready for a boss fight. Look at that. It's like some optical illusion in it. It's like looking at endless stream of fucking Rexes. So yeah, these guys should be prepped, ready for an alpha fight. Well, hopefully all fucking 3 alpha fights, and hopefully the final. Hell yeah. Go big or go home. I mean, we're taking our time anyway, because this is not something we can rush. We gotta make sure all of these units can hold their own. Oh, looks like somebody's been up a lot of shit. Nice. Yeah, these are the last 4 I did on my last stream. Copy that. I'll check the stats on that one in a minute. Well done for capturing that. We shouldn't need to breed them now, but if we lose the other Therazinos, at least we now have a higher thing to replace with, which is good. Going to be essential for getting us through this game. along with these guys as well. And you guys have stopped the feed up. Well done. Awesome. So I do apologise, I haven't been on in 2 days, guys. It was just so I could get through Metal Gear Solid Delta. But that's fine, because the solo play is not going to take up as much time for me to be off this as much, so I won't be doing any more Metal Gears until 8 days time. Right, so every female will lay eggs anyway. So yeah, some of these are males, some of these are females. So they'll just continuously lay unfertilized eggs. But I have to actually do the mating process to actually have a fertilized egg. So, but they'll continue to lay eggs, which we need for kibble. Right, so this is the 150 male, so a 140 and a 150. Okay, 5,000 good. 5,000. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's good. Happy days. So as you can see, guys, we've named the animals just to make it easier for us. Breed male, breed female. With the initial rank they were caught at, so breed male 130, and after full tamers succeeded, obviously they gain a bunch of extra levels. So that's what it would be after that. We don't add levels to the breeding pairs, so, well, except for this one did. This one did apparently, so, but this one didn't. Yeah, so this one, those are the stats. That's why it's got like 64 points to add to it. But we don't do that because I want to keep track of the stats that they have as they are right now, so I can track them, which stats have gone over to the sibling, the offspring. So I'm doing good. Let's go check the megs out. Cass, if you did the megs, well done. So we got the breeding pair megs there, and we got the offspring over here. Let's see. Oh shit, we got colours on that one. Damn. Oh, right, these guys are all in passive. They are, well done. I'm impressed. Alright, let's have a look, see. 20,000, good. 21,000, good. 20,000, just knock some media up on that. 20,000, nice. Good stat allocation, well done. Plants are still active. And all on. Nice, we could do a little bit of fertilizer in these, not much though. Food is placed, good. Nice, guys, well done. Say you don't need me. Well, you do, but I mean, you know. Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. Balance it out well. Those are plant X's. Plant X's are defense plants. These fire poisonous barbs. And you can change the targeting on it as well for wild creatures or players or tamed animals, blah blah blah. You have to manually change them to targeting wild animals and stuff like that once they grow. So yeah, these guys are just gonna, these plants will protect the docks, stop anything from coming in. So yeah, you did good cast, well done. Did really well. Right, so as you saw the last video, I did go to the volcano and set the platform up there. What I need to do is get some water containers up there. So let's go back. Yeah, as I'm saying, anything like flipping stingrays could come in or something like that, whatever, or even the odd meg might come in and try to attack. So at least these things will cover a range to protect the animals, because obviously we leave them on passive so they don't end up going off and attacking or defend themselves, because we don't want that, because they'll wander off into the fucking ocean somewhere. So yeah, leave them on passive so they don't actually fight back. Also got a better circle. I left it in the main base. Just need a female. Okay. Shit, do you know what the rank was on that circle? Wednesday. Okay. Right, I'll have a browse and see if I can find anything. I'm geared up ready for an expedition out anyway. I'll see if I can find them. Female 130, female 130, female 130 plus. Hang on, it is Tuesday today, guys. It's Tuesday today. I think it's Tuesday today. I hope it's fucking Tuesday today. That means late night for Gaia. Yay! Still got the expendables. What we call spares for now. On the platform. These guys have survived 2 attempts at the Gamma broodmother, so they will be used again if we decide to take on something else that's not the Alpha, but otherwise we will replace all them with combat Rexes if we're going to take on an Alpha. I mean, what I want to do is, again, make sure we got the animals for this fight. Make sure we got plenty of bullets and stuff like that, whatever. Get all the artifacts we can and attempt to take on the 3 Prime Guardians in Alpha form, so Broodmother, Monkey and Dragon. Once we get them out of the way, then we can take our time then, sit back, carry on doing what we're doing until we're ready for the final fight. You know, so at the tech cave, because that's going to be the worst. Literally the worst, but I think we might do okay. I think if we could beat the Broodmother, then we shouldn't have no problem with the Megapithecus. The Dragon might be a bit of a toughie, but we should do alright, I think. I'm hoping so. I mean, we can run the tech cave in Gamma form. But if we want to gain the most amount of points for our character, level points, we need to do the Alpha variant. So if you did the Gamma on its own and decide you want to move on to the next map, yes, we could do, but we only gain 5 points added to our health, added to our characters. We get 10 points added if we take on Beta, and we get the full 15 if we take on the Alpha. So it's Alpha we ideally want to be taking on at every occasion. So, and if what else fails, it just means I gotta breed a bunch of fucking shit back again, but it's fine. Okay. Why is that scared the morph down there? 70, I don't know what he's doing there. Got a pellet bonuses, that's fine. Let's go check out these guys actually. Right, they're doing okay. Pellet bonuses are fine actually, we're doing really well with these guys. These guys are good. These guys are prepped. Alright, we head over to the swamp. Let's see if we can find a female circle 130 plus. Chat is open anyway, Cass, if you want to jump in. I don't think Ben's gonna be awake just yet anyway, so. That's gonna help us to swamp out. Oh god, my chest is so phlegmy. So yeah, the island is always going to be the longest play that any of you end up doing. I mean, this is the basis of where you start, so. Hey there. How's it going, hon? Tate, I blame you. I blame you. It's your fault because I finished the game way too early. And you put me on 10 days beforehand, and now I have to wait. It's your fault. I blame you. Because I kind of thought I would definitely get it done. But I can't space it out though, because it's so good. Oh no. Maybe one day I'll do that. Yes, 2 days it took me. It was 15 hours, I think it was. 14 or 15 hours. I mean, I'm going to be a little bit more thorough with Metal Gear Solid 5. There's a lot more in that I Didn't get a chance to do. Oh, Tate's done them a lot faster than I've done. And again, she has played them way more than I have, and she's played them more recently than I have. But yeah, she's definitely done them way faster than me. That was the first time in fucking... fuck knows how long. But we have to wait 8 days. 8 glorious, long, drawn out, painful, fucking excruciating fucking days for Peace Walker. Probably. Was there no platinum for Amanda 2 then? Because I just noticed obviously you got 100% on it, but it didn't say you had a platinum. So I noticed you had a platinum with the first one. It was an easy game. I was actually I was going to do myself. Fuck, it's a dungeon crawler. It's a very short dungeon crawler. It's an old one that's been remastered or something. I can't remember what it's fucking called. Something Crypt, something like that. Whatever. Crypt of the Serpent King, I think it's called. I can't remember. There's like 7 levels on it altogether. I looked at it last night to see what the remaster looks like. So I was going to do that on the side and then just record it and then post it after I've completed it. 5 days till the war begins. Right, make sure you sort the comms out first. Test that shit out so it records. So we can hear the slanging battle that goes on. Yeah, it probably was fine your end, but it has to be. Yeah, it has to be with allowing the chat through. Yeah, you could do, but you haven't allowed for the chat to be shared. Yeah, so Elijah's voice is not going to be shared on my stream. So that might happen for Jordan as well. If you haven't allowed Jordan to allow your voice to be shared, then no one will hear it from his side. Yeah, exactly. She used to do that to me all the fucking time. He stopped. Yeah, she turned his off. Like, I don't want my voice on for the stream anymore. It's like, okay, that's no worries, that's fine. Oh yeah, I'm choosing the rules this time. It's gonna be very basic. No extra boosts. Playing it as basic as possible. I tried clicking on the link, and what it did, as soon as I clicked on that link you sent me, it sent me to a Google login of YouTube. So I gotta look for my Google login. It's in my book somewhere. Not my Google login, my YouTube login in my books. So I'm automatically signed in on all the devices I'm using. And for some reason, the link took me to the Google fucking login part for YouTube and shit like that. It's like, what the fuck? I'm already logged in. Why is it doing this? So, yeah, I just gotta sign in. That's all it is. I just gotta find the fucking my login details for that. And then happy days, and I can accept it. I did have a look on my studio when we're already logged in to see if there's any notification come up, but it didn't. There was nothing there. There was nothing there at all. So the fight of the ages is coming soon, people. Why is he Sarko so hard to find over there? 15. Elsewhere, shall we? Once Amy comes on later when she's home, you have to help guide me to where the other caves are. 6 videos in total. I do a mix of uploads. There will be space videos, puzzle solving. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that made more sense as well last night when we were talking about the whole how come, mine was much longer, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't remember fast traveling. I don't think I remember even doing that. But I couldn't remember fast travel was even in that game. So yeah, I did spend a lot of time for Burn. Riding around and stuff. Yeah, probably did do it, but I just don't remember. I just don't remember anything. I am literally going into that game fucking as blind as a bat. I mean, some things will probably come back to me, but yeah, from memory, D-gear. Yeah, so 2018 apparently was the last time I played that one. 26, 9 years. No, 7. 7 years ago. I don't remember those things. I have no idea what they are. I guess I'll find out. Like I said, my memory for the game is blah. It's gone. I don't remember anything. I really don't. Like I said, one time play. That's it. Nope. I don't remember having companions. I don't remember that. It's not that I probably didn't have them. I probably all did, and it will ring a bell when I see him again or something like that, whatever. But I just don't remember. I might as well have amnesia because I mean, fucking, like, I just don't remember any of it at all whatsoever. Because like I said, what happened was is I played everything on its original format, and then obviously moved on to the next game, and whatever fucking shit I was playing. I just carried on like that, and then then I went on to streaming at some point. Because I went on to streaming, I only played games I could actually stream, and since Metal Gear wasn't available, like same as God of War and all that shit like that, I just haven't been able to go back to them. Well, I played a few games that can't be streamed and stuff like that, but to be honest, I found more with the streaming, so I could get through a lot more with that. So I can actually show off my gaming and stuff like that, whatever. You know, so yeah, but now Metal Gear franchise is available. Happy fucking days, and then hopefully then fucking next year fucking God of War be out. I haven't bothered to play more tutorial section. Why would you skip Ground Zeroes? Why would you skip that though? I mean, you've done it a few times already, haven't you? So, but why would you skip that? I mean, that's like that's the prologue part of the game. That's the prologue part of, you know, because it's naff. Well, yeah, well, I mean, it's not great. I mean, that's why I was pissed off when I fucking first played. It's like, I'm thinking, hang on, is this all I fucking get? This is the shortest Metal Gear ever. And they turned around and said, oh, it's only part 1 to Metal Gear Solid 5. And it's like, oh, right, okay. Well, that sucks. Oh, fucking. And I haven't bought the definitive edition. Actually, I think I have it for free, actually. Do I have it for free? I have to check, actually. Let's see if I have it for free. I think I have a definitive edition. Otherwise, I just have to download them separately. Yeah. Amy said to me last night, fucking, she goes, why aren't you playing Poppy? We just play Poppy if you're trying to kill some time before and oh, sorry, before Volume 2 comes out. I said no. I didn't actually buy Chapter 5 yet. Because I picked up for Backrooms and Choo Choo Charles. So yeah, I'm saving Poppy for after Metal Gear Solid. And after Poppy, I'll do Choo Choo Charles. And then maybe then if I can figure out how I'm going to get around doing Backrooms. But yeah, we have 2 horrors after Metal Gear anyway. So yeah, I'm saving Poppy for that one. And Choo Choo Charles as well. Fire Emblem Fortune Weave. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I have no idea what that is. I've never even fucking heard of that game. It's Nintendo. Ah, right, okay. Have you heard they're supposed to be making a live-action movie of that, of Zelda? I don't know Zelda, apart from videos I've seen and shit like that, whatever, but supposed to be doing a live-action movie of that or something. I heard rumours of that one. Apparently they've chose the cast. See, I know Zelda's a big popular thing, but I don't know it enough to watch the movie. I don't want to go in. Well, I don't know if the movie's one of those where like it's not. Pardon me. If it's not purely for the fans, you know, if it's made where it's not purely for the fans, so that new people to the franchise can watch it without fucking being completely stumped, but still have all its, you know, Easters for the fans itself, then yeah, I'll probably watch it. Yeah, we'll catch you later, Tank. Yeah. Oh shit! What time is it? 1:50. Oh fuck! I need a bill for lunch. Shit! I gotta keep track of my bloody times. Fuck. Let me see. Could go down to there. There's a giga anyway. There's no giga up here. Stay on a bit longer, stay a bit longer. We should be alright. We'll just mosey around and see what we can do. I have no plan. I'm winging it right now. Literally. Actually, I could do, if I go into the snow, try and find that second cave entrance. The bigger one. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, once that Zelda movie comes out, I'll give it a look-see. The thing is, I've done most of the well-known characters from fucking Hitman, fucking Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid, Tomb Raider, Duke Nukem, you know, Ratchet and Clank, and I've gone through most of the big name franchises on PlayStation. One time or another, but get into other new ones, like for example the Final Fantasies. Okay, Final Fantasies.
Not too long ago, I thought this place was a far-off utopia where I could study all the world's wonders. Now that I'm certain it's not natural at all, I have to say it's lost a lot of luster. Interference from mankind hasn't helped. Most tribes have learned to live in harmony with their space of talent. But some aren't content with that. One is even trying to conquer all the others. And natural or not, this ecosystem won't be any better off if it's burned down in some great war. The sunrises are still beautiful though. At least nothing can change that.
Yeah, I'll once I've collected all the pages and stuff like that, whatever, I'll just do one stream video going through every part of the lore pages and stuff like that, whatever. So I can catch up on it there myself, and then somebody else, if they wanted to watch it, they'd be there available for them. Because the thing is, what you're looking at is, where is it? England's, nope, here. So you've got Helena Walker, who you were just talking then. So you've got all her notes to find, along with the Dino dossiers as well. Absolute loads. You got Edmund Rockwell. He's an important character that matters in this game. And his exploring notes. So you got some Chinese explorer as well that was dumped here, along with this one, Gaius Nerva. I don't know who that was. So it basically shows their exploits of what they experienced on the islands themselves. But this guy, Rockwell, he's the most important one. So he will be coming up in this game quite a bit. Where is this other cave? Where is it? Ah, I've already found it, okay. Got that one already. It's here somewhere. Would it be on the side of an ice? Ah, there it is. Is that it? It is. Right. Okay, now I need to secure this place off. For that, I'm going to need to build some shit before I actually... What's the safest option? It's so tedious, like touching everything. See, that's why I don't trophy hunt, because it's dumb shit like that, you know, fucking, or it's really fucking even more tedious, you know, fucking, you know, so fucking far out of the way shit, you know, that fucking nobody even bothers to do. It's like Skyrim, okay, I'm missing, I mean, I'm 70% on Skyrim, okay, which is, doesn't sound, well, it sounds a lot, but I have to pickpocket 100 people. And in that entire game of the years I've ever played it, I've never needed to pickpocket anyone. But if I'm joining the Thieves Guild, which Brent did, you know, he would end up doing that anyway because he likes to steal things from folks, you know, in the game. So yeah, if that's just. See, watching Brent play would be an interesting one because, like, if Brent was to play Metal Gear Solid, okay, he would stealth the living shit out of it. Okay, I know he would because he prefers to go in as quiet as fucking possible. I mean, literally as quiet as possible. He is very cautious and shit like that. You know, so if it Brent on something like Assassin's Creed or something like that, it would take him longer to get things done. So like, if he was to play Metal Gear Solid, it would take him so long to do it. Oh, looks like Brent's stuff. Yeah, no, definitely. No, he would definitely run it more like you. If he knew he could use a trank gun and he could avoiding conflict completely. Yeah, definitely. That's what you kind of did with Skyrim as well. You avoided as much conflict as that wasn't necessary. I mean, Brent's a stealth motherfucker. You know, fucking. I think with Brent, though, I've told him this before, I said with Brent though, it's more of a, like, I don't want to get into combat because I don't want to get my ass handed to me or some shit like that, whatever. Yeah. You're just a psycho with an AK. Hey, that action shit was good. the shit? Like explosions and stuff and everything. You know, okay, how did you get... I gotta have to have a look. I will have a look, okay? Don't tell me. I'm gonna have a look. I want to see how you got through the Shagglehog chase without killing those guys on the bikes. Okay, I want to see how you did that. Yeah, don't tell me how you did it. I want to see it. I want to see how you managed to get through that without fucking unloading a shit ton of rounds on those bastards, because I had to fucking... I'm sorry, I had to shoot them. Don't tell me. I want to see that shit. I want to see how you managed to fucking get through that without unloading a fucking shit ton of them. Except for the last video, I think. It makes for the action as well, you know, it's the adrenaline, it's the action. You know, turn that shit into a Michael Bay movie, you know? Oh, we were just talking about how Brent's gameplay differs and stuff like that when he does solo stuff on his own, because he'll tend to be like, you know, try to avoid combat as much as possible, you know, or do it as stealthy as possible. So he will kill. I mean, yeah, he probably would kill the bad guys in Metal Gear Solid as well, just like I would, but not like the way I would. He would do it as quiet as possible, so he didn't get himself into a fight. But, you know, it's like, yeah, I gotta have to watch that video to see how you managed to get through that chase scene with the Shagglehog, with those guys on the bike, and how you didn't unload a shit ton of bullets on them. I want to see how you did that. So I probably could have done the same thing, but it makes for more action when you're just pumping lead into them, you know? Turns into an action movie at that point, you know? Bullets flying everywhere, explosions going all over the place, you know? Fuck being passive at that point. See, that's why I said you should try the Hitman series. If you can play the Hitman games, or just one of them, I think you do really well on that. Because obviously, you know, you can kill your target. You don't have to kill anyone on that, except for the main target itself. But you'll have to kill the target by hand. You can use environmental kills and shit like that, which means you get a higher score rating the quieter you are. Yeah, I'll find it. Was it any game where you've just gone balls to the wall and just killed everything? Like with the option to kill, not kill. You know, you're not forced to do it. Mortal Kombat. Well, that's forced upon it. I mean, that's a forced kill. Like, if you had a choice to, I don't actually. There's not many, is there? Yeah, you have to kill in Final Fantasy. Yeah. Actually, I don't think there is any other games really. There's passive, isn't it? Really, fucking the passive option is not there. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, that's the thing. And so, I don't think Brent would choose passive. He would choose avoidance, or he would choose kill, but he would go stealth the entire time. So, Brent would attempt stealth at every possible opportunity he could get. You know, instead of going to a, he doesn't like to go onto a full edge fight, unless there's a way out or a way to run really fast away from it. Like I said, over the years, the amount of times I've had to tell him to stop fucking running away from fucking enemies and shit like that. I said, dude, will you please stay? You know, I've had to stop him from one of the leggings. Like we played Grounded, and we saw something big, a spider or something like that, fucking, and he'd be gone. That motherfucker doesn't know his way around any map. He got navigation skills of a gnat, but yet he can fucking he's gone. He knows his way back if he has to run. It's great. It's like you, yeah. Because I know with Skyrim, he was mostly an archer and stuff like that, whatever, and a thief. You know, so he could get into places quietly, steal that way. Loot people's pockets, and yeah, you know, stealth kill as much as he possibly could, so he wouldn't have to go into a full-on one-to-one fight. Oh yeah, definitely. No, that would be like that. It's like on here, I'll always be the first one in the door and stuff like that, and try and put myself first so that the rest of them survive. It's like we're playing any game at all whatsoever. It's like, you know, I keep the boys alive as long as possible. Or if Brent knows I'm with him, I'll keep him alive before myself, you know, kind of thing. You know, like Brent knocks himself down, saying he can't play these games, he's not that good at them. Well, he is, because he's a great fucking support character. And that's important. You know, you need a good, strong supporting character. You know, yeah, I might be the team lead and shit like that, whatever, and it's my decisions that, you know, have to get us through it. You know, with obviously, you know, possibility of fucking up, but it's my adaptability that's getting us through, but I need help from everyone else. I need all their roles to make it successful. You know, because without them, I can't do this. I definitely wouldn't get through Ark without the rest of them, so... Fine, I'll do leader and you can come and join. You can just take orders from me and stuff, and like, yes sir, that kind of thing, you know, salute once in a while, you know, that kind of thing. I said, as I played before, I said, yep, that Tate wouldn't join anyway. I said she couldn't handle telling me, no, don't do this, no, don't go there. I remember we had a stupid shit underneath. Oh Jesus! See, when we had Nuggets with us, and stuff like that, he was a solo player completely through and through. A motherfucker played cards and all that shit like that, and that's, you know, he never worked with anyone. When Shady found him and recruited him, gave us the opportunity for a recruit anyway, brought him to me and Eric, and me and Eric talked to him and whatever like that, and we thought, okay, yeah, we'll bring him in, we'll train him up and see how he does. We'll put him on trial and see what happens. This motherfucker wouldn't listen at all. I mean, he really would not listen. And it was borderline on the fact of, dude, I'm sorry, you know, our decisions have come into the point where we are not going to bring you into the clan and stuff like that, because there's no teamwork. You just don't have that capacity to want to play as a team, you know. And that's, you know, we all have our individual skills, but at the time, you know, it had to be, you know, teamwork. And it took him a minute, but then when he, you know, really dug his head down and he started doing the things that we were teaching him, and then we allowed him to do his own stuff as well, to bring out his own personal strengths, it got so much better, you know, way so much better. I mean, he was our best fighter pilot that we had. So instead of him just flying around being the best fighter pilot that he was, he would mix that independent skill that he had with the team skill that we taught him, which was, okay, well, we need you to do strikes on certain targets we want. Instead of him just letting him free roam and do whatever, he could still do that and look for dogfights if he wanted to, but he had to then give us support with that skill set where we needed it. And that was the thing he had missing. He had missing that teamwork, which was that, you know, the sacrifice of it and shit like that, whatever. I'm chasing compies. She's out with a butterfly net fucking trying to catch bugs. You know, in dozy land somewhere, just fucking, what? I'm picking flowers. I'm allowed to pick flowers. Leave me alone. Yeah. I mean, if I'd put you on a task, and, you know, everyone had their tasks, and you just said no, then it'd be like, yeah, no, couldn't do it then, couldn't do it. It'd be like, fucking no. I mean, if nobody wants to do a certain task, that's fair enough. You know, it's like if, oh no, it probably wouldn't work on a game like this. You know, something like that. I mean, if we were cooperatively trying to work like that whole chain together thing, then yeah, that would work and shit like that, of course, you know, but, you know, or a puzzle game or something like that, or whatever, but, yeah, if it's something like this, then yeah, it probably wouldn't work. It's like, Brent likes to do the farming, but if I took him off farming and said, dude, can you take care of this, and he doesn't know how to do it, well, he could turn around and say to me, oh, dude, I prefer not to, because I'm not thing with it, like, yeah, no worries, dude, okay, do something else then. You know, so I give him another task, but it's the refusal to do anything that's the bugger. You know, if everyone refuses to do anything team-wise, then well, it's not really a co-op then, is it? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think we definitely work fucking well. Like if we did the back rooms, we do well on there. If there was puzzles, we do well on that. You know, but if it was a open world survival kind of situation kind of thing, you know, and you didn't want to be a base bitch like Brent and the rest of us and shit like that, fucking it's like, no, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, okay. Yeah. He's off playing with the fairies somewhere. Ah. Oh, fucking hell. Coughing fit. Okay, so for example, right, so have you ever played Fortnite? Have you ever played Fortnite or PUBG? I mean, you've played Apex, haven't you? So, you've played Apex. I think you've played Apex, haven't you? Apex is Smites. Support. Use me to distract your fire. Something like that, So you would still back people up and support them, you know. But for example, if we're moving out as a squad and we're staying in formation, or something like that, just you know, just example. You know, would you stay with the squad? You know, covering your line of fires, that kind of shit, covering your teammate in front of you, or would you go and wander off to lone wolf it, but then come back if someone requests you to? So would it be lone wolf, but come back if needed, if requested, or would you stay with the team the entire time? So you would, yeah. So you would break away from the squad and go where there's support needed, but you wouldn't necessarily just support your teammates, your squad that you're rolling with. Yeah. Okay. So you would, yeah, you'd roll up and support. But you wouldn't stay side by side with somebody or with the squad. It's like, for example, because we had, like, for example, on Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 3, we never went into the flags themselves, because obviously it'd be chaos sometimes. So we'd stay outside of the flags, set up OPs on the outside, and we would take out if you were saying no, stay with me, I would be like, she's dying, bro. Oh no, God no, I wouldn't give that order. I'd probably, if you didn't notice, I would probably tell you to go and back her up. Something like that. So it's like when we played, it's like say if there was 8 of us on or something like that, we had 2 squads, and the 2 squads would stay together for a little while, but then I would reposition one of the squads at a certain key point where there'd be advantage for them to give support to the rest of the teammates, or the rest of the team itself, not just the squad, but reinforce the Smurfs that are all trying to capture a flag, but also focus your fire on taking out heavy vehicles like tanks or something like that, whatever. and they would stay on one position doing that. They would focus their support there, where then the other team then would do something else. They would do more infiltration while the other team would be static, and so yeah. See, now no, but that's good. That's good. If you've got the ability to do that, it's like Gabe didn't like doing the team stuff at first. He never worked as a team. Okay, Gabe didn't like when he played with us. We tried getting him to, stay with us and shit like that, whatever, and back us up in a fight. And he would come back like how you would. He would come back and then back us up if we were under fire or under pressure too much, and he would come back and fall back to us and reinforce us. But Gabe was an excellent soloist, and I mean fucking hardcore. If any of us challenged him on any game, he would kick all our asses. I kid you not. He gets good on a game. Well, he used to get good on a game really fast. And at one point, we were holding a position, holding a flag, defending it, and I sent Gabe out and said, Gabe, can you go and take out those two snipers at us who've been overwatching? And he did, and he ended up taking out another full squad, and then when he came back when we were under fire, he killed all the enemies that were literally approaching us, like 20 fucking guys, and, his skill set, we allowed for him to just do that. We just sent him out like a wild dog, but we knew if we called upon him, then he'd come back. But if I tried to contain him by turning around and saying, oh, Gabe, you need to stay right with us, you need to stay out of sight, blah, 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 in case something happens, he was like, well, no, let me go out there and go kill, and then I'll, stop the potential of something bad happening. So yeah, I kind of get where you would be like that as well. You would feel that you would need to go out and provide that support before the eventuality of something bad happening, but yet pull back if necessary. She's a stubborn bitch. Oh god. See, if we did do something co-op, I'm gonna be the one bending over backwards. They're like, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. I'll be like that probably. I suppose it depends on the level of experience as well. It's like with Amy or with Cassie or with Brent, they have a level of experience on games and skill sets that, they can do, but leadership wise and stuff like that, so they don't know how to plan ahead and stuff like that, whatever. So you need somebody to, take charge and do that, which is great, which is fine, which is how it should be, but if they have certain skills, I don't need to tell them. If they have certain skills, I don't need to tell them to do something. I've built up encouragements with like, okay guys, build some traps and capture some enemies. And they'd be like, well, I don't know if I'm going to do this right, I don't know if I'm going to get it done. Like, well, try. I can show you how to do it, and then go and do it. Like, I showed Amy how to build a trap, she knows how to build a trap, she knows how to work them. So Cassie, she knows how to work them, and she's captured. Brent has now captured a few things, so I'll give them the tools to do it independently, and then leave them to it independently. So if it's something that's a joint operation, then, then yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I know how that works. try and get everything I need here so I get somewhere safer. Let's get somewhere safer. Right, let's head back to somewhere safe so I can build what I need to come back up this way to set up the entrance for that cave. Like I said, I mean, the importance of teamwork is not whether or not you've got one person in charge telling everyone what to do and all that. That's not how teamwork works. I mean, you can't expect, you know, one person to be telling everyone what to do and expect everyone to do it. You know, you can't do that. You know, Finn, you have to be able to collaborate, so to speak. Pink dinosaurs I wouldn't get in the water. I'm literally having to force Brent into some of these water situations. Like, it's like, Phil, I ain't going in the water. You are. No, I don't want to. No, you are. I can't do that. No, you are. He doesn't like it, but he'll do it. He'll do it because he knows it's important. He knows he has to do it. He knows he has to get in that fucking water. But that's the thing, Brent doesn't like water. He hates the fucking water. He hates the ocean. He hates any water levels whatsoever. You know, for anything to do with water, he fucking hates. Right? But even though he'll play around with me and say, dude, I don't want to go in there. I but he will do it though. He will do it because he knows he has to, because it's important, because we need all four of us to go in there. I would just stay on the raft. It was like with Phasmophobia. He wouldn't go in the house on Phasmophobia. He would not go in that fucking house. And we said, that's fine, dude. You can just help us, you know, load the gear by the house and then stay in the truck and just watch the cameras and keep an eye on things for us. Which is a role. It is a role to do. So we didn't need him to go in. We were just trying to wind him up and get him to go in there so he'd be scared, you know, for the and stuff like that. But that's when we were playing the forest the second time round, and he hated the forest. He really hated the forest. Now, Brent hates playing games with zombies in it. Like, he hates fucking zombies. He's had enough of zombies. But it wasn't zombies that was in the forest. It was fucking cannibal tribe members, you know? But he fucking hated it. It scared the living shit out of him. It really, he hated that game with a passion. But he came in and played it. But after about a week of playing it, he was like, guys, I really can't do this anymore. I really can't. It's like, okay, yeah, dude, honestly, that's cool. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You know, I mean, it's like I've said to them as well, like on the last stream, I think. Yeah, the last stream. So we got 2 water caves that we need to go into to get the artifacts. They're really heavily populated fucking sea life fucking caves, so it was really hard. But I did say to the group that we can keep 2 on the boat and only 2 need to go in, so obviously it's less crowded, less animals having to fucking attack. So if we can keep 2 on the boat and just, you know, defending our exit and just being there for us when we need them, we can have 2 people go in the cave. So, you know, yeah, I can change up the rules a bit. Well, not change up the rules, but change up the way we're trying to do something just to compensate for, well, do we all want to go in that fucking cave, get jammed around in there, and all get died and fucking panic and shit like that? Or should we just send in the person who's had the most experience and just a backup? And that's it. And have the other 2 on backup on the outside. Tank. I laughed at it. I was like, fuck no. See, and that's something as well. But never force someone to go outside of their ability level. You know, if you're a great support character, then there's no point in putting you down as, you know, something. It's like me telling fucking, I don't know, fucking Eric to go and play fucking pilot. Dude, can you get in a plane and shoot down the fucking shit? dude, I can't fucking fly. I know you can't fucking fly, but I need Nuggets on the ground with me because he's a fast shooter. You know, he's the fastest shooter we have on the ground, but I need somebody up in the air. He'd be like, well, I can't fly that well, dude. Yeah, but I don't care. No, I wouldn't have done that. We would just put Nuggets back in the air and then just made do with what we could do on the ground. So, yeah, it's not like everything was forced or anything I made anyone do forced. You know, the only time something is forced would be just is if we need to. So if we all need, it's like someone turns around and says, oh, I don't want to go in the boss fight. You know, I'm going to die in the boss fight. I'm going to die shooting. Well, yes, but I can't turn around and say, no, you can't. You don't have to go into the boss fight because we need everyone to go into the boss fight, you know, to fucking try and succeed. You know, so you need all hands on deck. So if it's an all hands on deck situation, then yes, everyone falls in. But if it's something where there's an option to change something or change a role or change somebody's, you know, way they can help differently, then happy fucking days. I'm all open for that. But yeah, if those guys are literally fucking like begging you to fucking play tank and saying you have to, well, no, why don't one of you guys play tank? Well, no, because I'm playing my role I like. Well, why can't I do my role I like then? Why can't I play my support? I'm good at it. You'll get more benefits from me playing my role that I'm good at than you would do forcing me to play a role that you guys can't be bothered to switch out to, but you're forcing me to switch out to. That's dumb. That is the dumbest fucking thing to ask, you know what I mean? It's just stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you put somebody who's good at something into something they can't do, but you're not willing to do it yourself? I mean, like any games we play with a group or something like that, I'll always put myself first with making sure everyone doesn't have to do something. Exactly. In-game iPod and practically dance with side quests. Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot that thing had fucking an iPod you can listen to. Completely forgot about that. I don't think I ever used it. I never actually used it. I think I'm a fucking soldier. Why the fuck am I listening to a fucking iPod for? See, that's the thing. I take the role serious, you know, so yeah, I put my mind in the mindset of as serious the character is. You know, stepping into the shoes, so to speak, of the character you're playing. I have to have a look at it when I get in there, because I don't think I've actually looked at it. Right. Take on me, take me on. Oh, my fucking video got a fucking... No, it didn't get a strike, but it did get a copyright thing for two of the tracks on Metal Gear Solid 3. I had notification this morning saying it cannot be played in two countries. Russia and... Oh, fuck, I can't remember what the other one was. I can't remember what the other one was. But that's it. Yeah, it's just the two tracks. It's just two of the tracks from the game. So it just means that those tracks will be removed for two countries. That's all it was. So in two countries, those things will be just... you know, yeah, the music will be, you know, thinged out of it. Yeah, no, they're simple. I get them sometimes anyway. So how chill I am. It won't stress me out. Yeah, it just mutes it. That's all it does. Oh, shit, no, I don't need any wood. No, I need spikes. It didn't stress me out. I was just like, please, please do some acrobatic combat. It makes it look better. It makes it look action-packed, you know? You have to make it look action-packed. No, your tactic for that was on par. Your tactic for it was on par. But it was just like, please jump around a bit, please jump around a bit, please jump around a bit, and shoot and shoot and shoot, just for the sake of, like, you know, just make it look action packed. You know, it's gunplay. That's all that was. That wasn't. It didn't piss me off. It was just like, please, please jump around and shoot something. You're like, no, I'm gonna stand by here. It's really easy. Look, bang bang, bang bang. I'm surprised you didn't start going pew pew in your fucking head. You know, pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. I'm surprised. I'm there going, yeah, bang 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 bang. You know, just fucking that's what goes in my head when I'm doing it. I'm like fucking unloading clips into these motherfuckers, and I just got bang bang noises in my head. You know, fucking. It's like if you notice, like on Metal Gear, when I fired the heavy machine gun, okay, and you notice that if I hold down that and just go full on, just full auto, just fucking, Snake starts to fucking roar, he starts to scream, it's like, "Ah, ah," you know, fucking shit like that. It's that, right? It's that internal monologue in my head doing the same thing when I'm in a gunfight. And they express that in Metal Gear as well, but he did it verbally, you know, like, you know, so yeah, that internal monologue is in my head when I get into a gunfight. Yeah, you're on the block going, pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. Like, yeah, typical woman. That's what Tate's doing. Her internal monologue is pew pew. Go on, Tate. Can you do a machine gun noise? Come on. Oh, God. You should do that for the intro. Fucking, that's what you should have fucking done. You should have taken one of the clips, okay, and just did a monologue on top of that. Fucking, if you just go in pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. That's what she should have done. Oh, God. You know, add that to your next bingo card. Pew 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 pew. Just in case, you know, in case it ever comes up. Me with a dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. It's like 5 days time, you give fucking Taint the spiky bullshit. Stabby, 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 stabby. Oh god, she's gonna be there with a sniper rifle, fucking ready to take out an important fucking, you know, HVT. You know, she's fucking lined up. And what she does? Pew, pew. And I'll be like, oh god, no. Completely destroys the immersion. Oh god. That's almost as bad as Snake going up to a fucking down soldier he just killed or something like that, and fucking literally crying and on his knees and like fucking, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do it, and, yeah, and having a proper meltdown over it. Yeah, Jordan, you have to give Taint the spiky bullshit. Okay, pokey bullshit. Yeah, did you say that the other day actually when you showed me the screen share? Pokey bullshit. She's afraid of your pokey bullshit, Jordan. She is. She's afraid of it. The emotion tracks on 4 are so funny. I love them. Emotion tracks. I don't remember them. Oh, you just know he's going to choose the worst characters. Just remember, Jordan, she's just a lady, okay? You know, you can't poke her too much, okay? Be a gentleman. Well, don't give away your weaknesses too much, fine, because then you'll use that against you. Why is Blenhaven calling me? You don't need to call me Blenhaven. I don't live where you don't expect to live anymore, for fuck's sake. Cass, if you're watching, Blenhaven is trying to fucking ring me again. We shall catch you later, hun. Oh, pardon me. Let's get the rest of these spiky bullshits down. Cave made up. So yeah guys, 5 days time and Jordan and Tate will be going head to head on Soul Calibur 6. So definitely go check that out. It will be recorded and then posted. So just keep an eye on the channels guys for that one, both Jordan's and Taint's channel. Like I said, if you see them as a moderator guys on my channel, then they are definitely worth checking out. Also yesterday I did Gaia's intro, outro clips as well for her videos, the ones that she ends up recording and then posting after that, pre-recorded stuff. So she has that now. Oh, it's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't fucking wait for it. Somebody's cooking curry outside. You can probably hear drilling in the background guys, that is next door neighbours are doing some house maintenance. looks like right, let's put this house here. Try and get spirals up around this thing over here. Still trying to find that 120 male, but I can't find them yet. At least I found the second ice cave already. There's only 2 ice caves we've got. One of them's on the coast, which is already sorted out, and the other one is over here, which I need to build a preset position for. Pardon me. God, sometimes fucking UT on that fucking platform. Look at the fucking UT on that platform. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna hit him from there. No, he's too far out. I can't hit him from there. Had to be outside the fucking cave, didn't it? Just had to fucking be outside the cave. Fuck. I can't actually go back. Well, you just got fucked by a pig. Let's try something. Yeah, put some bait down there. Force to move out of that part of the region. There you go. Right, that should work. Not making a base, no. I'm putting up a safe zone for us to be able to land in. This is one of the other ice caves. So, we've got the Will Ice Cave on the coastal line. So, any caves that we know we gotta go into to get the artifacts from, I will put down a little base outside so that we can land our animals here and then go in safely and not have them be attacked outside. That kind of thing. So, yeah. So I'll set up just a perimeter around here so I can at least do that. Plus they're easy to find as well because I'm marked up ready, so... I can't do the water ones yet because I need to find out where they are first. I think for the water ones I'll just lay down, build some pillars, get a pillar at the very base level of the ocean bed where the cave is, and then just build up and then, you know, mark a sea level buoy or some shit like that, whatever. Oh, pardon me. Okay, was 5, 10. God damn it. Fucking too much shit. Come on. Fucking with that. Hey, baby. Good news. What's the good news here? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that packing 12 inches. You believe that, baby? It's not going to snow. Gonna snow, it's not gonna fucking rain. Looks like it's gonna rain this morning, but it's just gonna be shit hot, fucking stupid fucking weather. Oh, pardon me. Guess we'll go from that way in. Anyway, that doesn't class as good news anyway. I mean, you know, can't say good news. It's supposed to rain on Friday. I mean, it's not good news if it's supposed to be Charlie Savon is supposed to be coming out to my house to, you know, you can't go with supposed. Do you have it? Supposedly. Sabas. I have no idea what you've just written, dude, but if you're asking PC, though, this is PlayStation 5 stream. Huh? Steam? No. I have no idea what you said, dude. I don't speak that language. Is that Spanish? I don't know if that's Spanish. It looks like Spanish to me. English only, dude. Site. But I am streaming on PS5 on YouTube. And this is Ark Survival Evolved, not Ascended. But, oh, pardon me. Okay, baby. I'll see you in a bit. Love you. side protective. I fucking love these spikes. These spikes are the best fucking thing in this fucking game. There we go. That'll do. Right. Ain't nothing getting in there. Yeah. So we can safely go into this cave. Well, I say safely go in. No, yeah, safely go into it. We'll get out of it now. So yeah, that place has been reinforced. Right, that's the base secured then. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it for now anyway. Come back, I'll head back to base now in a bit. But I'm gonna call it for the stream anyway. Do apologise guys if there's nothing much going on this last one. But we will be back on later, all of us anyway, so I'm getting some shit done, hopefully try out some of these caves as well. So since it is just me on my own, I can't really do anything, so yeah, Jordan, I'll catch you later, hopefully, dude. Everyone else, thanks for dropping in, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll catch you all later with all of us on this stream. Take it easy.